struggling. Oh, there it is, live, just like how I like it. I like it when it's live. Excellent. Yes. Welcome, guys. Justin R. Harris here. Glad you guys are tuning back in. We are live, just how I like it. Taking that off of that screen over there and bringing you back to this screen over here. This is where I want it. It was on the monitor. You know, I just set my monitor up now. So now when I do my other videos and I want to cut back and cut away to some of the stuff that goes on with that, I'm able to do so. And it's not a problem. Like right now, I'm looking at the wrong monitor. There it is. I got all these monitors going on. This is crazy right now. Technology is just advancing. Let's switch cameras. Bam! Let's go back to this one over here. This is where I want to be. I was talking to the wrong camera. I got the camera over here. It just so happens. Anyway, why your business is going to crash and burn is the question. That's why you're here. Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can't. I don't know. But what I am going to tell you is on this, with business scenarios solved every single day, that's exactly what the topic is. So if you're on YouTube, go over there, like and subscribe, and come back over here if you're on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, follow. Stay following. Follow me forever, right? YouTube, you guys know what we want. And let's keep the party going, because with this one, we're talking about the rapid growth of business, right? So we all know that without proper planning and things like that, your business is going to start moving, and then it's going to get to a point where you can't play catch up, and then other moving parts of your business start to fail. Whether it's you as an entrepreneur by yourself, or if it is you as a conglomerate, whether you're the managing side or as a group of investors or what have you, if you jump into something hastily and you don't plan accordingly with all the moving parts involved, everything from finances to marketing to managing other people. It's like herding cats, right? Because everything is going to run in a different direction. Trying to keep a bunch of cats together. Not that I've ever done that, but I've had a cat and they don't listen. So don't do that. All right. So at the end of the day, all right, what I want to do is I'm going to tell you what Mr. Drucker actually explains here, because you know we follow the Daily Drucker, right? And then I'm going to let you decide for yourself with an action point, all right? So let's just dive right in, all right? So here's what he says. The lack of adequate financial focus and the right financial policies is the greatest threat to the new venture in the next stage of its growth, right? So it is, above all, a threat to the rapidly growing new venture. Suppose that a new venture has successfully launched and its product and its service is growing fast. I mean, it is just phenomenal, he says, right? It reports rapidly increasing profits and issues rosy forecasts, right? The stock market then discovers, this is if you go public, then discovers your new company, and especially if it's a high-tech field or otherwise currently fashionable, predictions upon that new venture's sales will reach $1 billion within 5 years. They're just all over you because you're just the hot and ready right now, like freaking Little Caesars. You're just hot and ready, right? So what are we saying here? Here's what we're saying. 18 months later, the new venture collapses. Sudden awash in red ink, lays off 180 employees of your 275 employees, gone, right? President is fired or sold at a bargain price for the company itself. Everything is just gone. It's given off at some ridiculous fire sale and wholesale combined ridiculous stupid number, right? And so this causes this is something that's always caused, right? And it's for the same reasons that we all know and sometimes we forget, whether it's lack of cash, inability to price or raise capital that you needed for expansion or to keep up with the demand of things, right? Some sort of loss of control with expenses, inventory, receivables are in disarray, right? All those things need to be organized. You have to have someone that's in charge of each one of those categories. If you don't do that, you're screwed. You're screwed right off the bat. So here's the thing. The action point here is, he says, develop sound financial plans and controls of your new venture. Don't look at your accounting people as bean counters, right? So what's he mean by that? He means really exactly and to the point. Don't leave it up to them. You do your work as well. You do your due diligence to stay on top of your company, All right. You let them do theirs to hold you accountable to the numbers and the things and the directions that you look to go take on as an expense, because that's your job. If there are more than one of you that is the head of your entire, like it's a group of investors or so forth, then it's all of your job. Each one of you need to be specialists within the one thing that it is that you specialize in, right? Hold each other accountable and then delegate below. If you don't do these things, you are destined to fail. If you're sitting there and you're trying to juggle all this stuff together, you're destined to fail. Learn to delegate, pass off work, stick to a certain task, be the rainmaker that passes it all to everyone else, and keep in charge. And then even that boss should have someone that they go to that holds them accountable, like a coach or something. You want to do these things, right? So there it is. That's what I got together. That's the nutshell. You're going to crash and burn.